This video is designed to help parents raise kids who are resilient, can overcome obstacles, and improve their community. Today we're going to talk about attention-seeking behavior and how parents can support their kids to gain the skills they need to be successful. Attention seekers are kids who are overly emotional, impulsive in their decision making, and tend to show off a lot, looking for more attention. There are three things that adults do that tend to make it worse instead of better, and I want to go through those things first. One, adults tend to give kids a lot of guilt around their impulsive behavior, asking them questions that they can't answer, like, why did you do that? They don't know why they did it. They don't have a plan. That's what impulsive behavior is. And so adding guilt to the already emotional state that they're in actually makes the impulsive behavior more likely, more common, and worse, harder for them to master because they're feeling more emotional. So we don't add guilt because it isn't a choice, it's a habit, and habits have to be broken through repetitive and patient training. Second thing we do is we fix the problems they create through their behavior, and we clean up the messes that they have made. A lot of times this is based on the reality that we don't have time to wait for them to do something that takes 100 reminders. But remember that the 100 reminders is what they need. That's actually the training you're going to give them. So stop fixing their problems if they can fix it themselves. Stop cleaning up their messes if they can clean them themselves. Third thing, and the most common I hear, is because they just want attention, we're not going to give it to them. And we're going to ignore them. We're going to ignore their tantrum. We're going to ignore their bad behavior. That doesn't work. They need the attention because they need, as we all do, to feel valuable. And so ignoring them actually makes the sense that they're not important more intense, and therefore the misbehavior is going to occur more often. So what do we do instead? One, teach them to plan ahead. Impulsive behavior especially comes from the fact that they don't stop and think. So you're going to teach them that. How do you teach them to plan ahead? 3 easy steps. 1, demonstrate how you plan ahead. Verbalize your planning. First we do this, then that, then we'll be there. Explain the reasons that you have for the choices you made. We could have done this, but instead we're doing that because here's an advantage, here's a risk. That's step 1, demonstrate it. Step 2 is to have them make legitimate choices after they've explained their own plan. What are you going to do first? What are you going to do second? What are you going to do third? Do you want to choose this or that? Give them real choices and let them explain to you, verbalize, that's key, the reason for the choice, what's better about it, and then how am I going to be prepared to do or to deal with the risks that come. Teach them to plan ahead. Part 2, raise the bar for self-reliance. And what I mean by that is simply this. If they can do it, they should do it. They can tie their shoes, even though it takes 5 minutes. They should tie their shoes as often as possible. Of course, reality is going to interfere with that on occasion. But that patient support that you give them is critical. They need to clean their room. You're not going to ignore the messy room. You're not going to tell them 20 times to clean it. But you're going to be there with them, reminding and reinforcing your expectation that they do it themselves. They're going to try to get you to do it, of course, and you're going to want to do it because you want this conflict to be over. But the problem isn't the conflict. The problem is their inability to fix the problems they create. That's what you're teaching, and it's far more important than having a clean room. It's far more important than having tied shoes, is that they can look at the problems they've created and solve those problems. Third thing, be patient. Be patient with them, control your own emotions, and show them the respect that they don't deserve. You're trying to reinforce in them that you care about them and that you respect the thoughts they have and their own feelings. Respect those feelings. Respect their view of things, even if it's foolish, even if it's wrong. And when they do make a plan, when they do the thing you want them to do, even if it's not at the highest quality, give them the reward of attention, of encouragement, and of praise so that they'll do it again. All right, I hope this helps. Stay tuned for more videos like this where we want to help you as parents. My name is Luke and I'm the principal, and I hope this helps.